bank for officers and men of the Nigeria Police. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we know health is wealth. We believe that our officers and men should be well treated in police hospitals where police doctors will attend to them. As we are talking today, we have built 50-bed hospital in Oyo State, 25-bed hospital in each of the area commanders in Oyo State, 25-bed hospitals, 4 of them in Lagos, 25-bed hospital in Sokoto, in Kebbi, in Oshun, in Ekiti, in Niger, and in Zamfara State. Because we believe that education is a key factor for our officers and men due to constant transfer from one state to the other, we went ahead to reorganize and reform the education department of the Nigeria Police. Within the last 1 year, we have been able to build 17 secondary schools, and at the same time, we have built 12 primary schools for the officers and men to be able to use it under this period. We have been able to, at the same time, ensure that insurance become a factor in what we do. Our officers and men are insured because of the challenging job they do every day. All the times we send officers to come to Abuja to take money for their families or lost family or somebody who under a very challenging situation lost his life trying to provide safety and security for Nigeria. We have decentralized that every member of the Nigeria Police can be paid in each state where he served without coming to Abuja. He will take his check in any of the banks in the state where he served instead of him to come to Abuja to wait to take check for his own family. At the same time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have been able to ensure that Force Headquarters has been reinforced security-wise because you are aware of the challenges that we had with the Force Headquarters. The attack of the Force Headquarters was the biggest embarrassment that has happened to the Nigeria Police and to this country. In order not to allow such things to happen, today, the Force Headquarters has the best in terms of security anywhere in this country. And I stand to be corrected, anywhere in this country, Force Headquarters stand to have the best in terms of security that you can compare with the FBI or the Scotland Yard in England. We have been able to ensure that our officers and men are given the best in terms of serene and condition of service in the Force Headquarters to be able to give them the opportunity to do their duty as expected of them without any harassment. We have built a regional peace center in Abuja where officers and men of the Nigeria Police and other police forces in Africa will come to be trained. The center has 240 conference rooms, 160 beds, air conditioned, and for the first time in the history of the police, we have been able to put in place a visual range for people, a visual range for officers to come and practice and become professionals in their skill of shooting so that when they go out to discharge their responsibility, they should be able to get it right. We have been able to, if you are coming into Abuja after the military checking point, you will see by your right 240 beds transit camp for officers and men of the Nigeria Police that have been built under this period to ensure that our officers are conditioned for such transition when they go for foreign mission abroad. Like the AIG intelligence said, I just came back from the United States And under the UN, the Nigeria police has been adjudged to be the best police force in the world in terms of all other police forces by the United Nations rating in terms of performance under the UN. We have been able to ensure that our officers come out well and well kitted in terms of their uniform. When we came on board, the uniform I'm wearing is only worn by officers without the men. And this management said, this time there is no discrimination. We are one and one service and one family and one people, and we must do it all together. So every member of the police can wear the same uniform. We introduced the camo uniform for officers and men of the Nigeria police because that is the practice all over the world. It was only the Nigeria police was not having a camouflage uniform, and when we introduced it, the United Nations welcomed it and acknowledged that that is the right direction we have taken as of today. In terms of promotion, we met over 100,000 officers and men that have not been promoted when we came on board. As of today, we have promoted 75,000 of these officers. Only 35,000 are yet to be promoted. And these 35,000, God willing, by January, they will all start their training and they will be promoted and they will wear their new ranks. We have been able to put a policy for movement of officers and transfer of officers from one command or the other, or for one formation or the other, in order to professionalize our police service like every other police service in the world. Officers can stand and stay on their duty post for only 2 years. After 2 years, such officers will be moved to other professional places and other commands to give them the opportunity to become professional police officers and master the act of crime fighting and intelligence gathering at the same time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in trying to ensure that our training institutions are kept abreast with what is happening, today we have started the Nigerian Police University in Wudil, and the first intake of this university have started. They are in Wudil, and they will study for the next 5 years and come out as professional police officers in social sciences and police science. In the area of partnership, because we believe that policing is about the people. It's not about the police. You cannot police the people without the people themselves. So in partnership with the people, we go into PPP. And because of going into PPP, states and international organizations have been of great assistance to ensure that our institutions are brought back to the standard they should be. I want to use the opportunity to thank Delta State Government and His Excellency for your support, for your partnership, for your encouragement to the Nigeria Police at all times. At the same time, I want to use the opportunity to thank First Bank for assisting the police to renovate a number of classrooms and dormitories in Police College, Kaduna. And at the same time, I want to thank my brother, my friend, Mustafa Tikiobi, MD of AMCOM, for equally donating 250 million to the Nigeria Police to renovate and upgrade facilities in Police College in Kaduna. At the same time, we are on course to ensure that our officers and men are given ample opportunity to be their best. Because some of us, when we came in, at every given opportunity, before you are promoted from one rank to another, from ASP to DSP, you either go to Scotland Yard, or you go to Metropolitan Police in West Indian, or you go to Wakeshire, or you go to West End. Today, the story